Hello guys, welcome to another video of this channel. Now today we're going to be talking about Alamy, which is one of those platforms that sells digital art to different customers, right? Such as maybe creators, like designers, video content creators, and so on. So I've actually made a couple of videos so far so good about these kind of platforms, right? I think one of them was what iStock, Point 5 and Shutterstock, right? And I still have a lot more of these platforms that I'm going to make video about. So here, basically, I'm going to touch on two users, right? I'm going to share with you how you can actually participate on this platform as a contributor and also maybe as a customer, like a digital creator, content creator, something like that. Now, as a content creator, you can see different things that you can use here, right? They've got a variety of images and videos, like a comprehensive collection that you can actually use on your projects, right? Now, I looked into some of the reviews for Alamy, and I think I was basically disappointed, right? It has 1.4 stars out of what, 297 reviews, which is actually very, very, very bad. And from reading the reviews, right, I discovered that most people were actually not happy, especially with the commission that they are receiving. Now, according to some, the commission was 60%, but it was reduced to something like 50 or 40 something. So that is actually what is happening here. As you can read this statement by Terence, they said should really have zero for stealing images of our business and stuff with zero permission and real, and they can sell images for storefront and interiors for up to £40. Well, this is kind of new. So as a creator, you get access to over 30 million new videos that you might need to use on your projects, right? Like in live news and maybe ordinary videos, right? To register, you can actually maybe fill out your email right here and just click sign up. Or you can scroll down to this part and come to this part called become a contributor, right? If you want to become a contributor, or you can just sign up as a regular customer. And to become a contributor, you have to click on this part, then it will take you to this page right here. Now here you'll fill up your name, like your first name and your last name, then your email, your password, your phone, address, and also select who you are here. Are you a photographer, an agent, or a student? And so if you are a company, you have to come here. If you're just a student who takes maybe photos to, raise some money, come here. Then if you're a professional, maybe photographer, just come here. Then fill the about you section. Now here's where things kind of get a little bit problematic for most people. Now, Alamy pays 50% commission for exclusive images and 40% for non-exclusive images. Now, according to some of the reviews that I'm going to read later on this video, this platform used to pay at least 60%. But with time, they were just cutting that commission, and it is what it is today, like 50-40%, depending on the type of images, right? Now, in continuation, as I've said, you have to fill up the About You section right here. Then you have to click this so that you can at least receive some emails, right, from Alamy. Then, of course, select this section right here. Then you agree with the terms. Then click on Become a Contributor right here. Then this will take you to this part, right? So it says, thank you for registering as a contributor. Now they'll need you to do a couple of things, right? You have to send them JPEGs, right? Your image, and again, by images, you have to send original stuff, like images that you have rights over. Now I know, like, a lot of people out there, we kind of download stock images and stuff, and we don't know much about licensing and things like that, and mostly we don't get problems. But again, when you are dealing with these kind of companies, guys, right, if you are selling stuff, your image, it has to be your own image that is fully licensed, right? So you don't want to give them images of another contributor because you might get into trouble. So you send them the JPEGs, right? And then you just start selling, right? You upload them, then they'll need to review, like their technical team will need to review the images for authenticity and if whether it's something that they can sell. And then they'll approve it if it is something that is good, right? So you can actually choose the upload route, either maybe it's a smartphone or any other type of way. So you will need to submit at least 30 images for your first stock submission. That's what they demand right here. And you can browse the images on your computer by just coming to the browse button right here. Then after uploading all 3 images like that, then you have to click submit right here, and that will be it. Now this will be your dashboard. For example, I did create mine right here. Now, as you can see on this part, we've got the overview, we've got the account settings. For now, I've selected we've got the status. Here you've got the number of images, right, that are on sale, and the number of sales that you've made for that particular date, and number of sales in the year 2025. Then if you scroll a bit lower, you're going to see these options right here, like revenue options. If you have any additional revenue options that you can actually generate money from, you put here, like then your profile, then measures and other stuff. I'll be completely honest, I don't know much about what these things actually mean. And here you have your time scale, like the sale history that you had in the last 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. So you can actually select these options to kind of see the data that is available there. And then on the payment options right here, you are supposed to add a credit card. If you have a credit card like a Visa or something like that, add it here. Now I did try to find some ways in which you can withdraw money without credit cards, but I didn't find any. So as I've highlighted before, that this platform does have a bad rating, right? 1.4, and 50% of the users actually gave it 1 star, which is bad, very, very bad. Now there is a certain review that I read, and I think this was the one, right? It says, for the moments of beautiful history, in the days of film, only people with professional equipment could produce the quality necessary to sell photos. When a digital replaced film at the start of the millennium, Alamy entered what was in practice a new industry. Their business model was groundbreaking, as they accepted all photos submitted subject to quality control and gave you a 60%, right, of the sale price. So if you compare that with what they're offering now, you can see that they've really cut down on the commission. I think that's why people are actually angry about this platform, right? And another interesting review is by this person called Thrices or something, that kind of like a username, something like that. So they're from Britain, and they said, I joined Alamy when it first started and made some good sales. However, it has gone down steadily downhill over the years, and I removed all our images a couple of years ago when the commission rate was slashed again. So that is basically the main complaint that people or creators do have about this platform. So guys, that's all about Alamy. And again, thank you for watching this video. Until then, see you on the next video.